Hi everybody. Okay, what we got here is we're going to be working in the craft area. I took a bleach bottle and cut it in half, and we are going to try and remember how to make a Santa and a elf. So what I have here is only the half of the bleach bottle. I cut it in half with a hacksaw. Then I marked, right, where my things are going to go in. I'm not perfect, right? So I messed up over here. You just have to estimate this knowing how many bundles you have. On this one, I think I've marked. No, I didn't. Anyway, all the top ones up here are 3-inch. So I have made a cardboard piece 3 inches. And then down the side, there are 2 6s, 2 8s, 2 10s, and 2 12s, right? And then there's 2 12s on the bottom, 2 14s on the bottom, 3 16s on the bottom, and then it repeats on this side to make the beard, right? So I'm going to attempt to use my sealer that I use for pocket letters and to make these holes, because normally I just, poke it with, like, I don't know, a fork or something. But I'm going to go around, see if I can make these holes a little better than my time before, right? So, and if I do, then they're not going to have that pokiness that they have if I poke them with a fork. So, and this is the reason I measured it out beforehand, because I do not want to miscount, right? So, and this seems to be working nicely. I do get this plastic on here, which if you get it off while it's still wet, or hot, I should say, comes right off. And better on it than on you, right? So this seems to be working. They feel good on the back, so there's nothing poking us. So I am going to continue to do this. Get all of these made. So I am making this for a Christmas present. My son has requested one since he has recently gotten married, and it was like, well, I'll need one for our new home. And this being the first Christmas that they are going to be married, I think that was a hint of he wants it this year. So, going to try and get him it for Christmas. And him and my awesome daughter-in-law will have it in their new home together. So these don't have to be very big, so if you don't have one of these, A fork works just as fine. You just got to kind of squeeze in a pipe cleaner, right, into it, later when you're actually doing the project, right? You just got to be able to slip that yeah, pipe cleaner in there and out. So just trying to get that off. Quick burst with this does not burn. So just want to be able to get that tip off when I change next time. So just trying to get it off the bottom there. Okay, I have 2 of those. One's on the floor. So I'll get this one done and I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody. I have gotten the holes burned in or melted in to each bottle, and we're moving on to the next step. In preparation for this, I have cut and designed these very thick cardboards at each length, 3-inch, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and this one's wide because I was going to do 2, and then this one is 16-inch. Okay, so you're going to need each one of them in turn, right? So as you go along, we're going to start with the 3, and I am going to show you how we're going to start with the hat, but all the wrapping is done the same way. And you're going to need some chenille stems, right? I cut mine in half. If you feel quarters work better for you, by all means, don't let me stop you. Okay, some of this stuff I hauled in different hauls, and some of it I didn't. I got some green yarn and red yarn for the hat of my elves, right? Not sure which one I want to use since I got a little bit of a glitter in it, right? But I got them at Walmart. They were like 6 something a skein. I also got green and red felt. These were 28 cents each, just the 12 by 12s. And I want to try something this year. So, and this is the face, right? But I picked up an extra one, right? I'm going to use some white felt that I have, and I'm going to try and make a pink elf hat, right? So that's some of the stuff I did not haul. The other yarn and stuff I have hauled in I think I got them off of Etsy. So, and I'm pretty sure I hauled the chenille stems. So, okay, we are going to do the hat, and I think I want to use the sparkly red yarn, right? So I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, I'm gonna hold it on one side, not necessarily at the end. I'm gonna hold it in the middle, right? Or but I'll let it go all the way down, right? Okay, and I wrapped that 20 times, at least I think I did, right? And then I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take a chenille stem. So if you wanted to match the chenille stems, right, with the color that you have, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to find the middle here, right, by making sure these are even, right? And then I'm going to give this a couple of twists, right? And this is the bundle we're going to get. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I knew that was coming. Maybe I can cut it out. All right, we're going to do another one. We're going to take it off of there, holding it, making sure it doesn't unravel. We'll find the middle by pulling it to the front, making sure it's even, and then a couple of good twists in the back with this, and there's your next bundle. Okay, you will make as many as you need to with this to go across the top here. Right, just across the top here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 11 holes. Does that mean you will have 11 holes? No, because, well, depending, I may go back in and punch a couple of extras just to make sure it's nice and full. So what I'm saying is everybody's different. Your measurements are going to be different, but this is a 3-inch for the hat, wrapped 20 times. And tied with this, and I've got to do 11 in total of these. So I'm going to do 11 in total, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody, I have got 11 of these done, right, to go across the top of this. But first things first, we have to push this aside, right? I have cut 2, but you only need 1, of this pink felt to go right inside my burn spots, right? So it covers from inside to inside, almost each side, right? Not quite, because you don't, I mean, it's going to be covered with yarn. You'll see here, I have left a little bit on each sides of the hole. Well, it'll be up like that, right? And you can use any glue you want. I'm using pretty much my new favorite, the Forever Tack glue I got at Walmart. It dries clear, it dries fast. I am loving this glue. I would, up to this point, when I'd make these, and I've made a lot of these, each one of my family members has one. I used Aleene's glue, right, up to this point. So, and you can get that at the Dollar Tree, right? So, but I'm sure any glue will work, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little bit here and there all over, right? Just to catch it. I will put the lid on this. Do not want that drying out. And then I am going to start over here. Just kind of lay it down. You know, lay it down and let it dry. You don't see any of the glue like sticking up anything, this is just really smooth, right? Just really smooth. If you really want to mark it and mash it down real good, go from the inside and just roll, right? That's real good. Is if you this way is really good. Is if you get a spot that there's a lot of glue, just get in there and roll it out, smooth it out. But there isn't any, but I wanted to show you that anyway, right? Okay. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and do it on this. Like I said, this is my new favorite glue. Anytime I can use it, I do. So, alright, we're going to lay this inside. All the way around, then just kind of smooth. And again, no, you can't see any glue from the outside, but I'm just going to roll it just to make sure it's mashed in there real good, right? Press down. Might need a little bit more glue on this corners over here. Yeah. Just don't want things coming up and they're not supposed to. This stuff grips really fast, guys. Alright. That's why you don't want to leave the cap off if you don't have to. Okay. This is going to be the base of our face, right? For our Santa. And before I start putting anything on, I'm going to come in here, right, and in about the middle, right, closer to the bottom, I'm going to put a little dot, right? That is where I'm going to poke a hole for his nose. But I want to let this dry. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take these bundles. We're going to start over here at the top, and we are going to do our best just to poke them through the holes we've made to the back, and then fold them down, right? All right, we're going to take the next one. I did not even at my ends, as you can see, right? If you would like to do that, go ahead. I don't see that it's necessary, right? And I don't ever want to try and get one of these too short. I don't want to have to redo it. And since nobody is going to see it in here, I just don't worry about it. To me, it's just an extra step. Because if I want anything cleaned up on the back, I will do so when I'm done. So, all right. Okay, I'm going to continue to do this all the way across, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody. I'm down. I got 11 of these little ones, 3 inches made, and I was making this. All right, everybody. Here is Mr. Claus, right? And here is the elf, right? This doesn't hang down. The beard doesn't hang down nearly as much as Santa's because we didn't use the 16-inch and 14s on the side, on the bottoms. We used the 12s and the 14. But everything else is just alike, right? So let me know what you think, right, in the comments below. Right, these are made out of half of a bleach bottle. All right, everybody. I hope you like this video. If you do, please consider hitting the subscribe button, becoming a part of our YouTube family. Right, stay positive, think outside your box, help where you can. A little goes a long ways, everyone. And from my family to yours, we want to offer our love, our hugs, and our prayers. Bye, everybody. See you in the next video. Merry Christmas.